Hi Aquarius, welcome or welcome back. My name is Lightworker Whit and I'm so excited to deliver your forecast for June 2024. So we're going to get into a few things, so let me go over them with you. We're going to cover what to expect for the month of June, your overall energy forecast, okay? And then we're going to get into what to expect, the unexpected, and theme of the month for career and love. So we've got 3 readings total to look forward to. We do have a new moon in Gemini, which should smile nicely on you as a fellow air sign. So let's see what comes out for you from my oracle deck, because I like to get an oracle message for our new and full moons, and I also like to read them at the end so that it rounds out your reading. I find that the oracle message usually always brings the message home. That's just the way I like to read. So, okay, we had quite a few fall out for you, Aquarius, but one is sticking out. No, I don't want to read that. Let's see what else comes out. Aquarius, please, with new moon in Gemini, Spirit. I like jumpers if you're new here. There we go. We got it. Okay, turning that over. All right, and I will read that at the end of your reading, so please stay tuned. Please remember, this is a collective reading, so receive what resonates, release what doesn't. And if you would like a reading on your specific situation, you can schedule that with me at any time. All of my links are below. And I would be happy to walk you through whatever it is you're going through, whatever it is you're experiencing, Aquarius. Okay, so let's go ahead right here and take a couple deep breaths. One more. Excellent. Very good, Aquarius. Thank you. Now, let's go ahead and see. Back of the deck energy is 2 of Swords. So are you unsure of something? Are you battling a decision? Okay, interesting. Magician. Seems as if you're trying to make a situation work out for you. Let me just take a look here, Aquarius. Okay. You know, this is really interesting, Aquarius, because it seems as if you are... I understand this two of Swords now. It's like, on one hand, you really do want to start enjoying summer. You really do want to start enjoying life. It feels as if you've been on track for quite a while, right? And now you want to start enjoying, but it feels like you're a little nervous to do that, as if you're afraid something's going to go wrong. Or it seems like a lack of trust, either in other people or the universe. I'm not sure. All right, so current self is 7 of Swords, which is sneakiness, staying low. I always like to describe this card, however, as the card of strategy, being strategic. You know, anyone who is strategic, they keep information to themselves so that they can get ahead. So at the beginning of June, you're really feeling low. You're trying to keep some information to yourself. You're not letting everybody know what your next move is. Some of you might literally be avoiding some people. The 7 of Swords, it's like avoidant energy. Okay. Theme of the month, however, is Knight of Cups. Now, I'm not sure if some of you guys are starting new relationships. I'm excited to see what comes up in love and career. Knight of Cups typically does represent a love interest, but it also represents seeing the beauty in life. You know, having rose-colored glasses on. Think of like the world in the eyes of like a poet. You know what I mean? Like that is the Knight of Cups. Someone who's very in touch with their feelings and emotions and is really a romantic at heart, but romanticizes life. This also does represent Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, in case you're dealing with a water sign. So it just feels like even this month, it's like you're really trying to see the good in life right now. Key goal to pursue is 6 of Cups. Someone or something from your past is getting your attention this month. The 6 of Cups is also about purity, innocence, generosity. Let's clarify that. Ace of Wands. It seems as if you might be reconnecting with someone from your past, or reconnecting with something, that a new passion. This doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be something or someone from your past that is stirring new passions, new excitement. Revisiting something old, but with new energy. Does that make sense? Obstacle to overcome is 2 of Cups. Partnerships are being highlighted here. This could be platonic, romantic, or professional. There's a partnership that's causing some issues. Let's see how. Page of Cups. Somebody's being very sensitive, very emotional. You're going to have to get through that. It's going to be, I don't think that's, to be honest, I don't think that's much of an obstacle as you might think it is, but let's keep going. Major accomplishment by the end of June is King of Wands. Even though you're staying low about some stuff right now, top of June, by the end of June, you're really like, yeah, I got this. Look out, like I'm hearing, look at me now. Look at me now. I'm getting paper. Like that's what I'm hearing. It's like you're emerging and people are like, what happened? Like people like didn't hear from you for months, and all of a sudden you are this King of Wands energy. You've got direction, you've got purpose, you've got abundance, you've got leadership, you've got confidence. And people are like, when did this happen? Because you've been staying low. Love that for you, Aquarius. Obstacle to, what to avoid is 8 of Pentacles. This might be overworking. This might be working too hard. Sometimes this could be don't get lazy, but I don't really think it's a laziness is the problem here. I would have to say that the message is don't overwork. Really do try. And this is why what to embrace is the devil. Careful here, okay? Don't take my words out of context, but the devil does represent pleasure. It represents playfulness. It represents sexuality, things that you would enjoy. Of course, you have to do everything in moderation. But I feel like Spirit is nudging you to be like, you can have a little fun. You can dip your toe in the water. It's okay. It's okay, Aquarius. You've done a lot of work. That's why Spirit is like, okay, like back up from the desk. Back up from the desk. The work will be there. It's not going anywhere. But I think the issue is, and I'm surprised that this isn't in the obstacle to overcome, the 5 of Swords. You feel like you need to do whatever you need to do to maintain your position. You feel like you need to win at all costs. You need to keep pushing ahead. It feels as if like you don't feel like you have the time to enjoy life. But I actually think there's a way that you can do both, to be honest. I'm gonna have to figure out what that noise was in a minute. Anyway, let me finish this thought. Advice and encouragement is Page of Pentacles, okay? This is diligence, working hard, commitment. Like there is a hardworking energy. So I really do feel like Spirit's telling you, hey, like do what you need to do, but don't go too hard. I really do feel like that is the message here. Going back to obstacle to overcome, the 2 of Cups also represents alignment with yourself. Maybe you're feeling out of balance. Maybe you're feeling out of touch with your emotions. Or I don't really think that's right, considering how theme of the month is Knight of Cups, right? I think really if this isn't really relating to a partnership for you, the obstacle for you may be to allowing yourself to feel, and it feels like allowing yourself to feel deserving, to be very honest. I hope that's helpful, Aquarius. Let's move on to your love life. Really excited to see what's come up. Again, we're going to cover what to expect, the unexpected, and theme of the month. And I apologize in advance if you hear a lot of loud noises coming from my hallway there. I think they just installed a new oven, maybe in the unit next to me, and they're breaking down the box in the hallway. So sorry in advance. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. It feels like personal fulfillment. I'm really not sure what's going on in your dating life right now, Aquarius. You're taking things slow and you're enjoying taking things slow. There's a personal fulfillment that is improved. Children's coming up. There's a personal fulfillment that is influencing your love life. Romantic feelings just flipped out. Okay, I think I might read that for you, actually, the romantic feelings card. All right, so what to expect. 6 of Wands, which is victory, success, achievement. Expect to be recognized and be getting and receiving attention this month. I love that for you. Reverse is Knight of Pentacles. This could relate to an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it seems as if things are moving really, really, really slowly. When the Knight of Pentacles is reversed, it's like very slow. Maybe even this is contentment that someone's finally going at your pace. They're like, it feels like you're finally being heard, being listened to, or what it is you need, the pace that you need to go. Okay, the unexpected is 9 of Cups, which is contentment, happiness, fulfillment. I love this energy for you. Reverse is the 10 of Pentacles, which is interesting because for me, this almost feels like, you know, you're happy with where things are in your own life, and that is somehow giving you confidence in your love life. The 10 of Pentacles reverse often represents legacy. It represents, sometimes it can represent overworking, needing to decide what's most important to you regarding work-life balance. Maybe that is the message here. You finally achieved the correct work-life balance and that you're allowed to, let me rephrase that, and that is allowing you to devote more energy to your relationships. It feels very positive with this 9 of Cups. The theme of the month is 8 of Wands, things moving quickly, very fast, perhaps even traveling with your partner. 4 of Pentacles, which does represent sometimes mistrust, but I think in this case it represents security, which typically the 4 of Pentacles does represent security, withholding your energy. Sometimes it represents, but it's because you're holding on to what you have and you want to be frugal with your energy. But again, it represents security and stability. Remember, it is still a 4. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is releasing control. You're releasing control in your love life. You're just saying, you know what, whatever. You're just really allowing yourself to go with the flow. I really do. So we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Sometimes this message also represents the need for you or your partner to unpack childhood trauma. Romantic feelings is the message I want to read. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. The stirrings within your heart represent the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as guidance to follow the pathway of those feelings. Perhaps you've met someone who made your heart leap and you wondered whether to pursue him or her. Well, this card says that the answer is yes. Take action by flirting, asking the person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is a signal to take charge of making that happen. You can romance yourself, for example, by treating yourself to a luxurious massage or pedicure, buying yourself presents, or watching a romantic movie. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm it is already inside of you. A partner definitely brings these feelings to the surface. However, they were within you as a potential initially. The more you affirm, I am romantically loved, and the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. In some cases, you'll receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. These would be locations or events associated with hobbies and interests. I love that for you. That's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. I've been thinking about because I've only, some of you, I don't talk about it a lot, but I'm starting to date again. I only really got back on one app this past May, and I haven't met anyone yet. I was really just wanted to create the profile. I really wasn't actually ready to date yet. I'm such a methodical person. I wanted to get the profile together, and then I was like, okay, by June I'll be ready to meet people. So a few people are messaging me that I feel have already fumbled personally, but I'm sharing this to say that I have my feelings about online dating. I think it's a really good resource for people to meet, especially if you're limited. I work for myself, so I'm not always out meeting people, whereas I would if I was commuting and maybe going out after work with friends. That's just not my reality. So obviously maybe you relate to that, and obviously the apps would be very helpful in allowing you to meet people. But I just feel, and I'm shuffling for your career cards, by the way, Aquarius, stay with me. I just feel that I really want to make more of an intention to go out and do the things that I enjoy, which is stuff that I do anyway, but I want to be more deliberate about it. I think I used to be a lot better about it a few years ago, about doing the things I enjoy solo. I think throughout the pandemic and recent years, I've really not entertain that, and I want to do it again with the intention of being open to meeting people. And maybe that's where you are, Aquarius. So go do the things you want to do. Go for a hike if that's your vibe. Go for go to a lounge that you've been wanting to try, and be open to meeting people. I'm a little nervous because I feel like I have a little bit of fear. I'm oh, what if I get all dressed up and I don't meet anybody? And I'm Whitney, that's not the point. The point is for you to do something you enjoy, and meeting somebody is a cherry on top. And trust in my divine creatrix energy that when you get up and when you this is going to be my self-talk, but I'm also talking to you in case you want to steal my tips. When you get ready, set the intention that you're going to meet someone, and just convene with spirit and say, listen, I'm going out. The intention is to meet somebody. You know the criteria. You know the list. You know what I'm looking for. What is that thing? I want to meet a man in finance, 6'5", blue eyes. That's actually not what I'm looking for. But, set the intention is my point. And just trust that spirit will, allow you to meet whoever it is you need to meet. I really had this conversation with myself the other day that how much do I trust spirit to deliver my divine partner regardless of the apps? Because I think there's a fear, and I'm just talking about my own fear. I think there's a fear that because of the pull and the access that online apps give you, especially if you're an attractive woman, that you can, of course, scrutinize these profiles and you can easily see yes, no, to an extent. There's this fear that you don't know what you're getting really when you meet people out in person, and you have to do a little bit more digging. So I'm a little bit nervous that I'm limited, but I have to remind myself, I'm no, I am a creatrix. I'm a divine woman. I am alluring. I am attractive. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do the things that I enjoy. And I'm going to trust that spirit is going to bring my divine partners, because I do believe we have multiple soulmates, to me. And I'm going to choose my life partner from there. So I say all that to say, maybe you should try the same thing, because I know a lot of women hate dating apps. I don't hate them. I just don't know that my husband is on there, to be very honest. I just don't know that my husband's on there. And even if he is, I am not confident that my husband would take the dating apps seriously enough to meet his partner that way. Does that make sense? Because I understand the quality of the man that I'm trying to attract, or that I envision myself with. And similarly to how people say there's a reason why you don't see commercials for Lamborghini, I kind of feel like a certain caliber of man is not spending their time on dating apps. You feel me? I just kind of feel like they're not. They're really not. And like I said, I don't think it's that they wouldn't have a profile. I think most of them probably do. But they're probably using it for like hookups. Because quality men, educated men, handsome men, they don't really need to do a lot to get women, right? So why would they invest a lot of time and energy into a dating app? Why am I shuffling this? Okay, we're shuffling. Okay. I normally don't shuffle these cards, but hey, we are Aquarius. So I'm just giving that something for you to think about. I have not decided. I think I will use both the apps and going out in public, because I want to keep myself open to meeting my partner however I do. But I am quite determined to meet my partner this year. I am. I'm in my Charlotte era. I'm in my Charlotte area. Charlotte era, and Charlotte from Sex and the City is what I mean. Charlotte, if y'all remember from Sex and the City, Charlotte was very determined of like who and what she wanted, and she got it multiple times. Okay, I love what's coming up for you. All right. What to expect, Aquarius? The Hierophant. Order, structure, institution, organization. Things are moving along in the right way. You're doing things the traditional way. You're coming out of hurt and pain in relation to some career experience. This might even be for you, like personally, emotionally, if your emotional life was, I do have the emotions card coming out here. If your emotional life was affecting your finances, you're coming out of that. Your emotions are affecting your finances. You're paying too much attention to your love life and ignoring your career. Earn money doing something that you love, or a dream job might be offered to you. I feel like your personal life may have been affecting your career and finances. Or you may have been very emotional about your career and finances lately, but you're coming out of that this month. The unexpected is receiving help, receiving assistance, and Four of Swords. You're going to be feeling like you have, it feels as if you feel like you have to do a lot to be worthy of this assistance, be worthy of what's being offered to you. Just be careful. We do have the Comfort card coming out here. I'm going to read that to you. Though you're not exactly rich, you will be living comfortably. You're entering the most comfortable period of your life. Your finances are in a state of balance. Again, just try not to overwork, Aquarius, because that Four of Swords can really resonate to anxiety, kind of manic. You're just like doing all these things. You're not resting. Theme of the month is the Lovers, which does represent Gemini, but it does also represent connections and unions and alignment, especially in romance and business. We have the Knight of Cups coming out again. I really feel like whatever you're doing in your career right now, Aquarius, it feels like you really like it. There's some cards that are coming out that I'm not quite sure about. The first, I'm not unsure about. This is be a sport, and I'll just read this message. You are being asked to have more fun or focus on being a team player. You could be great at any sports career or in the field of health and fitness. Improve your finances by considering working as a team or doing collaborations. Then we also have these cards that I'm not sure about. There's something better. Not sure what that is. And then we also have denial. These cards didn't really feel like they connected with your reading, but for some of you it might. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. So what are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. If you've been putting a false front on to make money, it's time to remove that mask. Can we see what that's related to, Spirit? Eight of Swords, getting out of your head. You know what this is? Aquarius. I actually feel like this is a message. Look, and it's followed by the Four of Swords here again. I actually feel like there is a message here for you that you, again, going back to this message of Six of Pentacles, of receiving assistance, receiving finances. I think there's a message here of Sasha. Okay, my dog's trying to get out the bedroom. Sorry, guys. I think there's a message here of you feeling like you don't deserve this. That's why I feel like this denial card is coming out. If your work has been really good lately, as I feel like it is, this gets to be true for you. This gets to be your reality. You get to relax. You get to be comfortable. You get to come out of this fear-based energy, okay, of like it's all going to fall apart. No, it's not. There is something better, and I actually think that this message is like, there's something better than spinning your freaking wheels of like what could go wrong. Like this is the something better. Now, for some of you, that maybe that resonates in a different way. Maybe some of you are going to be receiving assistance from a romantic partner in your professional life. Like you might receive help from your partner. Maybe some of you might work with your partner. And maybe some of you might want to do that full time if you and your husband or your spouse want to start a business. That might be a message for some people. Maybe some of you really are considering like, this isn't it. I'm so unhappy at this job. I don't think that's the majority of you, but it might resonate for some of you. For the majority of you, I really do feel like your career is doing okay, if not great. I don't have the Ten of Pentacles here. Let me see. You may not feel like you're thriving yet, Aquarius, but it's because your fear, doubt, and worry are in the way. There's a fear that you're going to lose it all. You're still operating in a way that you feel that you have to prove your worth. And I just want you to recognize that you are worthy, period. Trust that you've proven yourself up to this point. You've done a lot of work to get here. Trust that. Let's look at your message here, which I think is perfect. Actually, the card that came out for you early was Blossoming Abundance reversed. And it's, somebody else got that message too. But what sign got that message? The other sign that got Blossoming Abundance was Gemini. They got it reversed as well. But you got a similar message for this new moon in Gemini. The woman holding a coin reversed. This is the card upright, but it came out reversed for you. So it's still around finances. Let's see what it says. I don't really remember what this reversed message is. This card reverse could indicate that, wait, let me pause. This represents female connection in money, health, or value. This card reverse could indicate that you're feeling unsure or fearful about finances or some health issue. What'd I say? You see, that's why I like to read these oracle messages at the end. It really brings everything home. It confirms what I've been telling you. It could also reveal a lack of value for yourself and your own life. Pointing to someone else, when this card comes in reverse, it shows a woman who may be reducing your own money or simply may not have your best interest in mind regarding your financial affairs. It could also be someone who devalues or criticizes you or causes you to doubt your own value. It could even be that the harmful energies of a woman from the past are still influencing you today. Be aware that you don't have to let anyone else's negative vibration influence you at any time. Let me read that again because of the horn. Be aware that you don't have to let anyone else's negative vibration influence you at any time. Release any toxic connection and know that you are free to define and value yourself no matter what. I feel like that's a really good message for you, Aquarius, because I think it really hits the nail on the head of what I've been saying. Life gets to be great for you. It does. It really does. Life gets to be great for you. I hope that's helpful, Aquarius. If you aren't already, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you want more of this content. Please also make sure you're following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook so you can stay up to date with me for daily content. I will be starting a new series on this YouTube called Sunrise Readings, where I will be delivering readings Tuesday through Friday so you can have a little energy check-in on what to expect for the day ahead. I really am interested in being part of your spiritual practice, and I think a lot of people do struggle with the daily practice, so I really want to kind of inspire that routine with you. Okay, so I'm really excited, and thank you so much for spending this time with me, Aquarius. Again, if you would like your own personal reading, all of my links are below. I look forward to connecting with you. Have a great June, Aquarius, and be sure to check in with me in 2 weeks for your mid-month check-in. Okay, bye.